Thank you for watching this training session. Before we begin, I will provide just a brief overview of the new product workflow, of which your work will be a part. When an artisan brings a new product to one of our regional offices, the region team creates a rough profile in our proprietary database, called the extranet. The region's photographer shoots the product per specific requirements, and the photos are then edited by our graphics team. The product then goes to the translation and copywriting team. Once our work is done, the product is passed to the quality and logistics teams, and ultimately the product gets a final review and is approved. Only at that point does the product get uploaded to the Novica website. What you are seeing here is the product work list, just as you will see it when you log into our site to work. Any items that are in your work list will be displayed here. As you can see, you can choose to display a certain number of items per page, or you can filter by region or by category, or even by artisan. First, let's walk through the various fields you will need to complete. At the top right side, you will see the product photos. Click on the photo to display all edited photos for the product. The photos will be helpful to you when you're describing the product, so you can just leave this window open. Beneath the photos is a link in blue that says All Pics, including originals. Click on this link if you wish to see all photos, including unedited original photos. This can sometimes be helpful in describing specific product features that may not be included in the final photographs. At the top left of each product in the work list, you will see the product ID number, or PID. Next to that will be the artisan's name and the region in which they are located in parentheses. The first empty field that we come to is title. This field will briefly describe the item type and materials, followed by the product name or proper name in single quotes. The proper name or product name, the next field, may be chosen by the artisan themselves, by the region, or by you. This will vary to some extent by product type. It is important to note that we do not want duplicate product names among items in the same category. That is why you will see a small blue link called Title Check to the right of the proper name field. Clicking on that link will allow you to enter a query to see if another product has the same name. After proper name, you will see the product name given to the item by our region office. You might use this name or you might not. For most product types, it is up to you. Beneath the region's product name are the names of the graphics editor and the photographer from the region that took the original photos. Next, we have size info. If the size record consists of one line only, no action is needed. If there is more than one line in the size record, it is necessary to label those sizes so that it is clear to the customer to what part of the item those measurements apply. Continuing down the page, the next empty field we see is mats or materials. In this field, we will list the materials used to create the item, excluding things like paint and any hanging hardware that might go with it. Materials are separated by commas. The next field, the largest one, is for the long description. This is where you will compose a descriptive and appealing paragraph about the product and any desirable or interesting features or cultural significance that it may have. Proper grammar, spelling, and syntax are critical. This field should have a minimum of 2 sentences. There is no maximum, but you do not want to ramble on, as a customer may lose interest. Always include the artisan's name and country in the long description. You can use HTML code where appropriate to create italics or breaks in the finished text. You will note that below the long description field there is a blue link that says Region Product Info. Clicking on that link will show you the original product information as written up by our region staff. You'll use this as a resource when you create the long description and titles. You're not required to use all of the information that the region provides. Just use it as a resource. Next empty field is called SD, which stands for short description. For search engine optimization and other purposes, it is important that we craft a clear and descriptive keyword-rich description in this field. It is especially critical that these descriptions vary in content and format from one item to the next, even for similar products. Below the SD field is the eBay title field. This 80-character field should be filled with the most relevant and noteworthy keywords about the product. Beneath the eBay title field, you will see a blue link titled Related, followed by current count and a number. This indicates whether there are any products by the same artisan that have been designated as being similar or of the same series or style. Beneath related items is a link titled Bullets. This is where you can select product features and disclaimers from a menu that are appropriate to the product. This is where we provide important details, such as care instructions, usage instructions, safety warnings, product features, and included items. Finally, we come to aspects. This is where we will categorize the product and choose specific attributes about the product so that it can be located by customers on our website when using various filters. Beneath the Aspects field, you will see there is a blank field that says Question to Region. You would only use this field if you needed to return the item to the region for clarification or correction of information. Beneath the Question to Region field, there's a field that says Add Product Note. You will not use this field often, but it can be used to enter informative details about the product that we do not want to show on the website. Finally, near the bottom of the product, on the right side, you'll see a blue link that says Go to Edit Page. Clicking on that link will take you to the complete product profile in its current state. Returning to the top right of the product box, you will see the words Pending, Hold, and Ready. When a product has not yet been completed, it will be in the pending status. Once you have completed all fields and double-checked your titles and descriptions, you will click on Ready. You will then click on Process at the top of the page to submit that product to the administrator to review and approve. If your work is approved, the item will be passed along to the next steps in the process, such as logistics and quality, and ultimately it will be approved by the administrator. If there are items missing from your description, or there are things that need to be corrected or changed, the item will be returned to you and it will be back in a pending status. You will then be able to make any necessary modifications and resubmit the item.